You can go and see how I got scammed on this Parkside grinder, which basically was also rusted inside, burned brushes and everything. I have a story on my YouTube channel, so you can see how I got scammed on this one. The only good thing with this one is the board. So of course I don't want it to be the grinder. I went and I bought another one, same exactly thing. Of course the battery did not came with it, but this time before I left the store I opened this thing. I checked that it doesn't smell burn. I checked that there's no dust inside, that all the screws are in it, and this one is good. And you can even see the difference. I mean, look at here, and let me show you the old one. I mean, you can clearly see the difference, right? This is nice and clear. This has already been used. I mean, I should have been a little bit more careful with this one, but you know, from mistakes we learn. So I really wanted another one. I went and get this one. I think paid 40 euros for this one. I don't know, that's what, $30 more or less. And yeah, I always like Parkside. Even here I have a Parkside. Even this one I bought, I paid 12 euros for this one. It has a nice stand. But yeah, I always love Parkside, and the reason is that I have used them many times, like I explained in other videos, and I have used Makita, the valve, blah blah blah, all those things, except Milwaukee. I haven't used Milwaukee yet. So I have used before tools that are expensive, and you know, I have a small opinion when it comes to tools, and I'm working with tools for like how much? Maybe around 15-16 years already, since I was a kid. So Parkside for me was always in my heart, because Parkside is a good quality tools for a hobby use or DIY use. If you want something more, if you're gonna go and build a whole house, of course Parkside probably won't be the best, because maybe you'll burn it or something, or get water or something. So then you go to something like the Vault, or if you are into, you know, your profession is into building houses or building whatever, again, maybe go to a little bit better brand, but you can always give it a try. For me, like I said in other videos, I have a drill, a rechargeable drill. That thing lasted. That was one of my first battery operated tools that I bought, and I think I paid, how much did I pay for that? I think 40 or 30 euros for that back in the day. And until this day that the drill works. I don't have it with me, it's with my father, but until this thing works. So yeah, let's talk a little bit about this one. Again, Parkside is a German brand. It's a supermarket that we have here in Greece. A lot of people go and buy them. This comes, sometimes you can get the whole pack with the battery, charger, blah blah blah, but I had the battery and the charger, so I only wanted the drill. You know, it's the drill, the grinder, sorry. Of course, it's a simple, you know, ain't nothing to it, you know. You have a spin lock here. I think I just shipped, yeah, I mean, I won't use this disc maybe because it's already shipped, maybe that's how it was shipped, but yeah, this comes in a box. You know, you have some instruction down there. I'm gonna pull it. Then you have this thing. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to go inside. You have the handle that you, of course, you're gonna attach. You have 3 positions to attach handle, here, here, and here. This is a 20 volt team Parkside. Basically, all the 20 volt teams use same battery, which this is the battery. You can buy them bigger, more amp. Smaller. You can buy the smart batteries that, you know, it connects to Wi-Fi with your phone, blah blah blah. This with the charger costs, I think, 25 euros. So this is 40 and 20 for the battery, or sometimes they have a set when it's a little bit, maybe a little bit less. But of course I tried it before already, because I was afraid that maybe I will get scammed again, and you can listen to it. And the other thing is, if you go and buy, usually if you go and buy not the battery operated, but the one that connects to your wall, usually you cannot control the speed. That's what I wanted this one too, because you can control the speed. So this you could, I'm not recommending to using this for polishing a car, but you could, because it goes to very low RPM. I don't know if you can see how much. Yeah, so it starts from 2,500 RPM and it goes up to 10,000. It is a 125 disc, and so this is the 2,500 RPM sound, and we go up. It is quite heavy. The only thing I kinda don't like is where the battery is located, but I guess we have to live with that. Of course, she cannot stand or anything, and it's quite heavy. I mean, you know, you add the weight of the battery, but this is a really nice tool for its price. Like I said, Parkside has a really nice tool. Sometimes they have a lot of them tools, and if you are like in a hobby, of course I don't think so you're gonna find this in USA or any other countries, but in Europe I think where you can get in Europe where there is a Lidl, I believe you can get them. Because this is Parkside, you can order them online, but they will cost you twice the price, because some people just buy them, try to resell them, something that I don't like at all, because you're paying twice the price of what you have paid for this thing. And again, for a DIY hobby use, like if you're working once in a while on your car or something, and a little bit, you can go a little bit into the little bit professional, you know, if you're working all day with these things, they will still last. I just cannot guarantee you that they're gonna last 10 years or 15 years like a Makita or the Valve. Of course, if you're taking care of it, and there is usually you cannot, because with other drill that I had an issue, you cannot find parts for them. I mean, you can, but they're very expensive. They will cost you as much as a normal grinder. But I highly recommend this brand, Parkside. I highly recommend. I have tons of tools when it comes to Parkside. I highly recommend. So yeah, I just wanted to buy this one because again I got scammed with the other one, and I wanted to have something, you know, that I can use. I don't even know where this thing goes. I wanted to have something that I can use, you know, if I need to do a work that I don't need to carry cables. That's why I love with battery operated things. And the only mistake is that I don't have another battery, so I only have to rely on one battery. But you can buy sets. Those are without the charger. Those are 15 euros batteries. And they are quite good. I mean, like I said, I cannot complain. I really cannot complain. This thing, even here, this is Parkside. And this thing has lasted, again, something like 15 to 12 years. Yeah, probably it's a little bit dull, but I still use it to this day. Still can cut the cable, as you can, let me show you. As you can see, still cuts the cable. So yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about today. A little bit, it's not exactly an unboxing, I just wanted to say that I got scammed once, I didn't get scammed second times, and I highly recommend this brand if you can get this brand in your country or in your store, whatever. And as I said previously, sometimes there are brands in Amazon. You can buy cheap tools in Amazon or eBay that they will last. I do have a drill that I pay 50 euros for it, now it's 30 euros, and that thing is good for hobby or DIY use. You don't need expensive tools to do your hobby. If you want, of course, go and invest, of course it will last, but you don't necessarily need a very expensive tool to do your hobby or DIY things, or if you're working in your car once in a while. So that's for today. Thank you for watching, subscribe, like and share, and I hope I will see you, of course, in the next one.